Hello, I am Dr. Derek Molacek, instructor of low brass at Iowa Western Community College. Today, I will be demonstrating for you the second of the two etudes for All-State Auditions 2018 for the state of Iowa. These come out of the Voxman Etude book, and this particular etude can be found on page 21 and is written in the key of A minor, and the composer's name is Vobaron. This etude is marked at Allegretto, and I would recommend taking this at a tempo of quarter note equals 100. There is no tempo marking marked on this page, but I believe that 100 is the closest to the tempo that is prescribed. This has to do with the amount of 16th notes and triplets and the ease at which to distinguish between the two of them. 100 sounds like this. And dynamics on this etude are of particular importance because we have a wide range of dynamics from forte to piano. You need to bring these out, as well as the crescendos and decrescendos that are found in this piece. Articulations are of particular importance as well. Note the staccato markings on bars 4 and 5, as well as the accents on bar 6. Please differentiate. Make sure you differentiate between the staccatos and the unmarked tenuto eighth notes that are at the beginning of this piece. With the 16th notes, there is a tendency to rush for both euphonium players and trombonists. This is why it is important to practice this etude with the metronome. On the triplets, the tendency is to drag. Again, the importance of the metronome cannot be stressed enough. While in this etude too, you will counter dotted 8th, 16th notes, subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. Remember that a dotted 8th note is 3/16 notes. Daka daka da, daka daka da, daka daka da. Breathing on this particular etude can be very tricky. I would recommend marking places where you can take a breath as you're practicing this. Now, some of that is going to interrupt phrases, I know, but I would rather you have a clean breath and play those phrases clearly rather than try to stumble through it and run out of air before the end of the phrase. I have marked breaths in closer towards the end, specifically with the triplet runs. One is on the first bar, third line to the end, between the A and the C. That's a skip there. Another one is on 2 bars later, coming out of that. I know the E and the F on the third bar are slurred together, meaning you don't want to break those up. But unfortunately, there is not a better place to breathe outside of that. And by the time you get to the end of that run, you are going to be out of air and not be able to play, and that will interrupt the momentum of this particular work. Other items to stress are, again, the dynamics and the skips between the F and the G. 4th line from the top, 3 bars from the end of the line. That is a really tricky skip that you're going to be confronted with, and I have practiced this for hours on end, and it has been consistent for the most part, except for when I have played this etude together in its entirety. I don't know why that is, and I think it has to do with just the amount of air that's being pushed through towards that. So emphasize that, build into that F dynamic. I'd say put a crescendo in 2 bars before you have the forte, and that will help get those big skips. The same applies for when it comes up again, 6 bars, 6 lines down, 3 from the end of the line, after the triplet run. The triplet gives you a 2B crescendo. I'd probably bring it in a little bit more, especially because you're coming from a piano to a forte. That concludes the mini lesson on this particular etude. I will now demonstrate this etude to you in full using my trombone. I wish you the best of luck on your audition, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.